story contest for Lit Mag. And remember to get your submissions in by April 12th.
Yeah.
Visual art, please. We're begging you.
We need visual art. Also, who has ever submitted an English assignment? We will take English assignments.
Please.
We need submissions.
So tomorrow we have a home swim meet against Soledad Ansar at 3:30 at Catalina, so you should all come and support us. Swimmers, today we do not have access to the pool, so for practice we're going to be playing capture the flag and doing some dry land, so meet at the lower field at 3 o'clock.
So we are the art and nature activity group.
Wait. What happened to the feed? Did it get messed up? I think something hit it. I think something got hit.
I want my shirt back. Can I have my shirt back?
Yeah. You guys can go ahead.
All tech support is coming along because I like being surrounded with these absolutely fabulous young students. I want to remind you something you've probably forgotten, which is that prom is on Saturday. I know you forgot, you didn't remember. But what I am here to do is to remind you that that when you are on your way to and from prom, many of you will be driving. It's a Saturday night, and you may or may not be aware that drivers on Saturday night and on Friday night oftentimes are not really at their best. So, I don't understand why you're laughing so knowingly. You don't know anything. I do just want you to be very, very, please, very, very careful. Be careful out there. You never know what might happen. Drive defensively, those of you who are driving. Drive with a great awareness. Drive with focus. As you know, if you've taken the off-campus privileges test, the percentage of accidents goes up dramatically when there is one non-family member teenager in the car. If there are two, it goes up even more. And we're talking like, see, I haven't taken the test for a while, 70-something% on the first one and an additional 40 on the second. So please be careful if you're transporting people. Know who you're getting into a car with. You know this is a big deal for me. Many of you know why this is a big deal for me. Know who you are getting into a car with and who that driver might be. You cannot just give your life and your limbs and your mobility over to somebody who you do not trust 100%. And please keep that in mind. Have a safe, happy, lots of good memories prom. Not one that we will need to heal from. Please. Thank you.
We are the art and nature activity group, and our mission is to add art to the York York campus that highlights the natural habitat around York. We meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays during health and fitness.
And as you can see on the screen, we have been working for the past few months on the final design for the wall. And they will be, the animals that you see on here will be painted on canvas? Yeah, canvas.
And we need more people to help us paint this mural, so if you're interested, please talk to any of us or Ms. Parsons.
Thank you.
Okay, our battery's draining, so we need to show you our robot now.
Come on.
Okay, so yesterday Girls Lacrosse had a game against Carmel and we won 12-5. Betsy, Lauren, and Audrey Bailey scored.
So did Kate and Emma and Katie Newman.
So tomorrow we have a game against Monterey. It's a home game, it's at 4. Girls change at work jobs and get out at the normal time.
Also, come and support us. Watching lacrosse is more fun than watching swimming, just saying.
So the guys lacrosse team had a game yesterday against Salinas, and we won 7-5.
If you're interested in political science or sociology, there's a really cool internship with Dr. Rasmussen at MPS. So what you basically do is you analyze like, terrorist memoirs and you code them and grade them and cross-analyze it with someone else that reads the same memoir. So me, Tegan, Jill, and Hannah did it last year, so you can ask us about it if you're interested and talk to Ms. Maskin. And yeah.
So girls softball has a game against Marina today. It's at 3:30 and girls get out of class earlier. That's it.
Okay, so track, we have a meet today, the Frostoff Championship, so please leave your last classes at 2:45. Ask your teachers, of course. Thank you so much.
12 months ago, and 8,153 miles away, I sat in the middle of a living room lined with couches as the smell of Arabic tea lingered in the air. Where was I, you might ask? I was in the home of the Al Sawan family who hosted us during my time in Sharjah. Sharjah is the emirate north of Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, or in other words, the Middle East. As some of you may know, my family spent the last year traveling. During this time, I observed many things. In America, we may think of other cultures as very similar to us. I at one time believed that I didn't have an accent, but that the rest of the world did. We are so isolated, it can be difficult to fathom how other cultures can be similar to us. During my travels, I stayed with an Arab family. They're an average middle-class family from the UAE. They are a devout, conservative Muslim family. Now, imagine using those 3 words to describe a family in America today. Sadly, it seems, since my return, many people would hold their breath and run the other way. Yet I was able to live in harmony with them for just shy of a week. So there I sat, sipping my tea. Yosef, Wasim's youngest son, was going out to play on his ATV quad bike, and I was debating whether or not to join him. Mahmoud, Yosef's older brother, was playing basketball in the yard. The girls were playing volleyball and studying. This scene was almost parallel to the homes of my friends in America and my home. I must, of course, recognize the differences. These would be language, religion, and politics. However, these topics only came up in intelligent conversation, which in my book is a win. The girls did cover their hair with hijabs, and Wasim and his father, Mahmoud Sr., did wear the traditional garb to work every morning. The TV in the upstairs main area was usually switched to Mecca, and the call to prayer played 5 times a day from the clock by the stairs. However, these differences didn't make coexisting hard. We recognized and acknowledged the differences, but we were still able to connect. If one made a mistake regarding cultural differences, we were educated, not ridiculed. One of the days we were there, Wasim decided to drive us all into Dubai to spend an evening walking around the waterfront. On the way there, Yosef was excited to show Colin and me the cool cars we would likely see in Dubai. As we walked down the waterfront looking for a place to eat, we stumbled upon a burger fuel. All of the kids yelled "burgers" and rushed towards the burger fuel, whereas the parents frowned and talked to each other about where they would go, given that they most definitely didn't want burgers. I have learned over the course of my trip and my stay in the Al Salon household that I believe that we can live in peace with other cultures. It's as simple as having burgers with your friends. Thank you.
During the tutorial time, so it's unusual, you are coming here to listen to the student body candidates' speeches, okay, and then Monday will be the elections. All right, so don't forget, tomorrow, after second period, come here to the chapel.
It's a great pleasure to recognize student achievement, and we do so often from this stage, so to speak. Sometimes students are elected, sometimes they're selected. I think we take the greatest pride and pleasure in earned accomplishments, especially ones that are earned over a long period of time and based on hard work. So it's my great honor to announce the valedictorian of the class of 2017. Distinguished academic career. It's purely a numbers, grades earned over a long period of time. And so we're all very excited, and I ask you to join me in congratulating class of 2017 valedictorian, Laura Bauman. Your